和樹、猪上先輩、ローズ。そうだ、全部ローズのせいじゃねえか。くそ、ローズの建築、暴力女、暴行。
My friend, the wrong way to use healing magic. I love this freaking show. Honestly, this season has banger after banger. And after I watch every episode, it's that recency bias. You know what I mean? It's that, like, I just watched it, so, like, I'm on this, like, episode high from it. But, like, no joke, I think just from a pure entertainment value, right? Like, just, like, purely, like, do I entertain you? I think just from that value, like, 10 out of 10 this show has been. Like, it is effing hilarious. It is so goddamn funny. And that is, like, from an enjoyability factor, right? If you're watching a show and it's like, it's silly, but it takes itself serious and it just kind of sucks, you know, my instant death ability, I'm looking at you, then, you know, you're just like, I hate this thing. But this show doesn't try to take itself serious. It's out there. It has a decent plot line too that's going on in the background. But on the foreground, it's like this just like kid getting like tossed into the world, had no idea why. He got dragged into this isekai, into this summoning. The whole entire nation feels sorry for him, but he gets dragged by this brute ogre of a lady Rose because he has healing magic that doesn't appear very often, and because he gets put into this like ridiculous training regimen. But he's trying to give his best, but he keeps getting just like mollywopped everywhere. He gets like, I mean, yeeted into a forest. He's like, don't throw me. He gets yeeted into a forest, chased by bears. Like, it's just so effing funny. I love this show. And like at the end of this episode, like Rose tells the bear, because, you know, he makes his bear friend, right? Rose tells the bear, she looks at the bear, she's like, you will carry him back. And the bear's like, okay, like we're friends, I'll do it. So our boy hops on Usato. Our boy Usato climbs on the back of the bear, and then Rose just grabs the bear. She just grabs the bear. She's just like, ugh. She's just like, let's go. So not only like, so the idea was for the bear to be carrying him back to wherever they're going, but instead she's carrying the bear that's carrying him. Oh my god. And then the fact that like he's about to get like his like ass chewed out by this snake that got its second wind, and he's like, this is all your fault, Rose, you brute, you ogre. He's just yelling out these obscenities, and she comes in and just woof, like, just like, she is so effing powerful. But she comes in and she just saves him, and then later on she's like, so what did you call me? He's like, oh shit. Oh my god, it's just so good. Oh my god, this show is just so good. Like, I see zero faults. I'm sure if I really like everybody else in the world, right? Like, no matter what 10 out of 10 piece of media you see, I'm sure if I really, really dug my nails into it, I'm sure I could find like a thing or two or three that I'm like, oh yeah, okay, here's kind of the, you know, but like, there's no need. Like, this show is just so good. So anyways, episode 3, just effing fantastic. Like, I was just like, I mean, laughing like hysterically this episode. And then even when it did get serious, right? So, you know, he gets thrown into the forest. He gets, you know, just like yeeted to the wind, okay? After he ends up landing into the forest, within some time he immediately gets, you know, mauled by these bears. He immediately, you know, confronts these bears, and he finds the one that he's looking for, this great grizzly bear or whatever. And the great grizzly has 2 other bears with it, and they're chasing him. He goes into the water, blah, 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 blah happens, okay? He ends up meeting this bunny, very, very cute bunny, by the way, heals the bunny. Bunny befriends him, and later on in the episode, he continues to go and investigate the grizzlies and stuff, which is really, really cool. And after investigating the grizzlies, you know, at some point in the forest, in the greater forest, they find out this snake, and this snake gives off this like horrific aura, right? The bunny's freaked out, our boy's freaked out, like all of it, okay? That all happens, really, really cool. he ends up finding the grizzlies that he was supposed to be. You know, I'm skipping over a lot of stuff, but he ends up finding the grizzlies that were supposed to, like, that he was supposed to challenge. They got completely mauled by this snake for fun. He validates that the snake didn't eat them. He just wanted to just mess with them. So he messes with the, you know, he finds these bears and stuff. And during the bears that he finds, there's one that's left over. He's like, okay, I'm gonna go, like, I'm gonna do the right thing. I'm gonna go challenge this snake. He gets ready, he gets prepared, he goes challenges the snake, has an awesome fight, awesome battle with the snake. We think that he won. Snake gets a second life. That's when Rose the ogre comes in and stuff like that, okay? We later find out in the episode that this snake is a remnant of the Demon Lord's army. Apparently, like, the demons have, like, raised certain monsters to kind of be malicious and stuff. And this snake was one that beat somebody who else was important and was left over in the forest. They couldn't find it. So all of that's really, really dope, okay? At the end of the episode too, the demons finally come in. And I'm hoping something happens with the demons, but, like, when we think about being isekai and the demon lord and, you know, blah, 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 like, I'm always thinking of, like, I always, like, if I were to get isekai, and because he was isekai but accidentally, it's like I would want to find out more about the demon lords. Like, are they truly evil? What's motivating them? Like, what's the reason? Is it resources? Is it that they've just been threatened and they're just retaliating? Are they giving the same energy that they're getting and they're putting it back? Like, what's the real reason for the Demon Lord? And, like, are they truly just pure evil? Based on what we saw at the end of the episode, it seems like they have some rationale, right? It seems like they have an army and they have a leader, and they, you know, it doesn't seem that they're completely evil. Maybe they're evil, but they're not evil, you know what I mean? So it's like, I wonder if he's going to interact with the demons. You know, when is he gonna fight the demons? I wonder if he's just gonna, like, let's talk, you know. Is he gonna end up being a general or the demon lord himself? Like that red hair girl, you know, is he, you know, a big titty red hair girl? Is he gonna meet her and maybe have some really cool interaction? Like, you know, hey, why are we even fighting, kind of thing? Like, is he gonna find out the reasons with his own mouth and with his own eyes? So, regardless, this episode was fantastic and hilarious and awesome, and I cannot wait to see more. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below, my friends, and I'll see you guys next week for episode 4. I don't know, I'm doing my hand over here, but episode 4 of The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic. All right, awesome. 10 out of 10, y'all. All right, peace.